Why, hello there. You've stumbled onto a little sponsorship video now, haven't you? Yes, you have. This video is sponsored by Skillshare. What is Skillshare? That is such a brilliant question. Skillshare is an online learning community where millions come together to take the next step in their creative journey, with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people on topics including illustration, design, photography, video freelancing, and more. Now, what are some classes that might interest you, my dear good friend? Yes, the classes offered that might interest you include web development, UI UX design, freelance and entrepreneurship, creative writing and graphic design, among many offered classes. Now, you might be wondering, what class piqued your fancy, Angelica? Well, I'll tell you. The class that piqued my fancy was Productivity for Creatives by Thomas Frank, an entrepreneur, YouTuber, and author. It's very hard for me to remain productive when I'm constantly being distracted by the voices in my head speaking at 100 miles an hour, 4 of them at the same time on a nice, relaxed, calm day. So this class offered me the opportunity to sort of develop new tricks and tips for my brain to better organize myself. Now, how is Skillshare organized themselves? I'll tell you. It is curated specifically for learning, meaning there are no ads, and they're always launching new premium classes so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you. And it's less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. Annual subscription? Doesn't that mean 1 year? Yes, 1 year, $10 for all these unlimited classes. Isn't that wonderful? It's absolutely fantastic. But you might be wondering, Angelica, I don't have $10. I've never had $10 in a single year. How exactly am I supposed to reap the benefits of Skillshare? Well, I'll tell you. The first 1,000 of my subscribers that click the link in the description will be receiving a free trial of Skillshare's premium membership. Did I say premium? I did say premium. Now, I do want to thank Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and we shall now proceed with the following feature video. I know. You've been waiting for me a little while, haven't you? I'm totally sorry, okay? I was getting ready. I was getting my whole glam on, getting all of my horns decorated. Do you like how I sort of like contoured my horns? And, just getting the whole ensemble ready. And then I came over here as quickly as possible. True story. Now it's your turn. I'm gonna get you all ready and dolled up for tonight's big party. You're gonna be absolutely exquisite. The queen of hell. Did I not tell you that I was gonna be in hell? Figure of speech. That's not a figure of speech. It's literally in the location of hell. We're going to hell tonight. To the party in hell. Silly sweetie. I get it. I know a lot of people make that mistake. They're like, oh, we're just going to like a raving party and it's gonna be like, there's gonna be like so many things there that's gonna make it look like hell and all of that jazz. Like, oh my god, like we're gonna be like so diabolical. No, we're literally gonna be diabolical tonight. Human sacrifice in the whole 9 yards. Are you ready? Listen, we're gonna be drenching ourselves in blood, alright? 5 babies. At least 5 babies. Alright, that's how amazing this party's gonna be. Alright, just you see what I'm saying? Oh my god, how excited are you to go to your first party in hell? Okay, I'm gonna give you some pointers while we're doing your makeup. Things to kind of avoid, things to go for, all of that jazz, okay? Perfect. Now, I'm just gonna start getting your makeup all done. I have here my little makeup pan. Okay, let's see. We're definitely gonna have to go for something a little more. I like this one. Nice brown. I think brown will suit you. Good. Pucker up. Perfect. I'm just gonna do a little bit of a brown here. Okay, so I'm gonna give you some pointers. Number 1, avoid Beelzebub. Alright, he's just a lingerer. Okay, Satan,
not worth it. Lucifer, not worth it. I'm gonna be honest with you. None of them are worth it, okay? They are all like, oh, we're the kings of hell. I'm like, sweetie, no, I'm the queen of hell. You're nothing more than a footnote to a footnote, okay? That's why they had to omit me from the Bible. They were like, sorry, she's too fascinating. We can't have her included. She's going to distract from the entire book. That's also why they didn't include Mary Magdalene's book into the canonical Bible. Too interesting, sorry, she's going to distract. We only can have male writers in this book. Tragedy, I know. The Bible's just a book club for men. I mean, it's only ever been a male book club for men. I mean, like, the Bible is essentially the book of the traveling, what's that one book that, like, random, like, girls like, where it's like, the traveling pants of the sisterhood, it's that, but for men. Have you ever noticed that? Churches, they're all just book clubs for men. Now, no girls allowed, unless you're just gonna stay in the back and stay quiet. Sorry, you're not allowed into this boys club where they're talking about their favorite book. Have you never noticed that? That's right, sweetie, I do. Why? Because I've been alive since the beginning of time. Now, I think that lipstick is a little coated on strongly. Great. Now, I'm going to be just applying a little bit of blush onto your cheeks, okay? I'm going to be going for a black blush on your cheeks. How does that sound? Loves it. I'm going to be taking this one. This color's calling to me. This color's really... Wow. The thing is, this party isn't a matter of like trying to meet someone and all of that jazz. This party is meant to eat the souls of the innocent so that way we can regenerate and feel powerful again. Alright? And it's also to have a good time. I'm gonna be just patting this right onto your cheeks, okay? Just like that. Much like an apple. Do you get it? An apple. Because Eve, they never specify the fruit, but like, everyone knows it's like an apple. Like, even if they don't say it's an apple, it's like, why nitpick, you know? Like, what was it? Like a passion fruit? Like, come on now. A banana? That's kind of phallic. In fact, I'm glad that they didn't mention it. I swear to you, if they had said that the fruit that Eve had eaten was a banana, I would have just chucked the Bible out of the window, alright? I would have been like, I'm sorry, but this is just... First, you tell the woman that, oh, you're supposed to be an assistant to the man. Then she ends up eating a banana in order to find the knowledge of good and evil, and then gets kicked out over it. Like, come on now. Now it's just getting way too ham-handed. I mean, it is ham-handed, but it's just getting way too ham-handed. Okay. Now for the other cheek. Oh yeah, this is a call-out sesh, sweetie. Oh my god. Like, guys are always like, oh my god, girls, and they're like, they're such a fangirl, you know, they're always getting all emotional about their, like, soap operas and all of that. The biggest soap opera ever is the Bible, alright? All of these guys, you know, being like, oh, I'm gonna become a televangelist. I'm like, good on you, sweetie, okay? And then all the women being like, I'm gonna become a televangelist too, and I'm gonna start, like, telling people what to do. I'm like, okay, great, sweetie, okay, you finally made it into the big boys club, alright, that's fantastic for you. But guess what, I'm the queen of hell, so I think I got a higher position than you did. Sit down. Right there. In that seat. There we go. Now, I'm going to be putting on a little bit of eyelash, or rather eyeshadow on you. I mean, I have some eyelashes if you want, but I don't know how comfortable you feel in wearing human lashes on top of your lashes. Don't worry, sweetie, like, listen, I totally get it. Sometimes people just don't feel comfortable wearing human eyelashes on top of their eyelashes, you know, it's just totally okay. So I'm just not going to put eyelashes on your eyelashes. But here we go. Best advice I can give you, all the shrieking banshees in the corner, best group to be in, alright? All they do is sacrifice human babies and drench themselves in blood and dance around naked, screaming around a fire, chanting for human immortality. I mean, what else do you want? It's like, you know, just girly things. So I'm just going to be putting on a little bit of this brown, dark sort of like eyeshadow. I'm really going for the look of mud. You know what I'm saying? Like the look of I am the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like I am malleable and I will never disappear. That's the kind of look I'm going for. Yes, sweetie. Oh my god, all of the makeup looks that I keep seeing. Beautiful, great, loves it. But does it scream I'm going to kill a man? No. Does it scream I'm gonna eat 5 of my children? No. Does it scream I can never die? No. Does it scream I am immortal? I am literally the giver of life and the destroyer of worlds? No. It just says cute. If you want to go for cute, that's fine. I loves it. Cute is cute. I love it. Kawaii. But what I'm going for is, listen, when you're done with that placenta, I'ma eat it. I'm gonna put a little bit of chile on that placenta. Eats it up. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever had placenta tacos? Delicious. I'm gonna be close your eyes. I'm gonna be putting a little bit of eyeshadow on your eyes. Okay? Okay. I know, people make it into such an issue. They be problematic. They were like, oh, you can't say things like that, sweetie. No guy likes it when a girl expresses her opinion. You have to cover up. I'm like, excuse me, but women were meant to dance around a fire naked, chanting to the stars, saying, give me life or give me death. That's what women were meant to do. Gather together as an entire species and just flail around. I mean, to deny a woman her natural state is the true unnatural thing going on, okay? Anytime someone's like, oh, you should cover up, it's like, I really shouldn't. I feel like I should run away into the forests, gather some bones from rotting carcasses, chuck them into a pot, boil them around, and then drink the bones as I dance around and just, you know, enjoy myself. I mean, what kind of parties have you been going to, sweetie? What the hell is a house party? I'm sorry, did you say frat boys? No. Frat boys don't know how to party, alright? Is there a single naked ensemble dancing around a fire as everyone levitates onto the universe, petrifying anyone who ends up looking upon it? No, it's not a party, alright? If people don't leave horrified at the supernatural capacities of a woman, it's not a party, alright? It's a bummer. So, I'm going to be adding a little bit of this purple to the inner corners of your eyes to kind of make them pop, you know what I'm saying? The souls of the eyes of the souls of the face, or the doors to the soul. And frankly, neither of us have a soul. So we gotta make them pop to emphasize our soullessness. You see what I'm saying? Perfect. I'm just gonna be putting it right there. Am I being a little too harsh, sweetie? Let me just brush that away. Okay. Tell me if I'm being too harsh. I don't want to be too harsh with you, okay? There we go. I can be a little too quick sometimes. Lilith over here has ADHD, okay? I know, I just found out. They've been telling me it for my entire existence. But I just didn't listen. I was like, I don't have ADHD. I'm just fabulous. But then I realized, wow, I can really carry a conversation with myself for a solid 3 years now, can I? And not lose interest. Perhaps I do have ADHD. Perhaps my inability to focus on a task is ADHD-led. I'm getting distracted. There we go. There we go. I love purple. You know why I love purple? It fuses blue and red together. People consider it a female color. I'm like, I'll accept it. I'll accept purple. Female and male colors? Oh yeah, Yeah, the notion is absolutely preposterous. People say that pink belongs to girls and blue belongs to boys. Little did they know that 100 years ago, they said the complete opposite. And not only that, but I don't remember a color needing genitalia to exist. Like, why have color to signify anything aside from just perhaps a psychological stop? For example, red to kind of alert someone, but that's about it. Nonetheless, I'm going to be just applying a little bit of this liquid eyeliner. Do you like my nails? I had to wash my hands because I was playing a little bit with the forces of the demonic world, but it backfired on me. I didn't have enough intestines to perform the magic. I thought just a couple yards of intestines would have done, but no, I needed a couple meters more. You know what I'm saying? Tragic. Has it ever happened to you? No? Don't worry, sweetie. It'll happen to you someday. You're gonna end up, finally disemboweling your first victim and then pulling out their intestines one by one, just casually. Just let me at those intestines, just give me those intestines, just pulling them out, just, and then just sort of like twirling them around. Or just, do you remember when you mortals had that skip it, where you would tie it around one ankle and you would just hop on the other one? We do the same, but with intestines, human intestines. You see, animal intestines are like, since humans devalue the existence of animals and put them on the secondary existence plane, they're not as valuable to the demonic world because they don't really resonate a sense of an empathetic sort of like shock into the human psyche. Instead, we go for the human intestines because that really does seem to shock humans, which we enjoy eating the shock. Just like, let me eat the shock. Just like, let me eat the shock. Have you ever eaten a human being's shock before? It's savory. Have you ever eaten salsa? That's what it tastes like. Human beings' shock tastes like salsa. Delicious. And I'm just going to be putting on these winged eyeliners, okay? I'm going to really go for the wings of the hellish crusades, And I'm just going to be applying it very gently to your eyes, okay? I'm going to be trying to be as precise as possible, okay? Just going to be precise as possible, okay? Now I'm going to need you to close your eyes again. Just close your eyes. Don't worry, close your eyes, sweetie. I have it all under control. I'm just going to be just... Perfect. Oh my god. Why do you look so beautiful? Oh my god, you always look so stunning, with or without makeup, with or without anything. You just look absolutely stunning. Just like your force, your energy, your life, everything about you is just shouts beauty to me. Beauty standards? The hell is a beauty standard? What is standardized beauty? Is this a test? Like, why have you mortals standardized everything? Standardized testing, standardized beauty, standardized weight limits, standardized everything. I'm like, excuse me. Why are you making everything so complicated for yourselves? Just go forth. The Aztecs had a good idea. They just grabbed a human being, brought them up a pyramid, said, we want rain, carved the person open, ripped their heart out, held it to the sky for their gods to look at, and pleaded for them for rain. And you know what they got? A whole lot of nothing, because God doesn't exist, only we do. But I really admire their ambition. They had a system in place. What do you guys have? Weathermen? Please. I'm gonna be doing the other eye now. Close your eyes again. Thank you, sweetie. And I'm just gonna be doing the other eye right there. Sharp, just completely sharp. So sharp, you can pluck a man's eyes out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Men? I adore men. I love men. They are wonderful people, wonderful beings, really. Or we like to eat the ones that forget the beauty in women and the beauty in mankind, the beauty in everything. You see, the ones that decide that trees are better off dead than alive for profit, we like to eat their souls because it's the spiciest of all souls. It's the one the most rancid. It's the most petrified and rotted and molded, and I just like to consume. Anyway, sweetie, you're looking absolutely stunning. Are you ready? Are you hungry? Good. There's gonna be a lot of food there. What's your diet like, by the way? Vegan? Is that flexible? No, 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 sweetie. My goodness, we don't sacrifice animals. We're not monsters. No, no, no. We sacrifice human beings, obviously. Yeah, there's gonna be a couple of congressmen there, CEOs, hedge fund managers. It's gonna be really a buffet. Just, you know. All right. I like that. A little flexibility on the veganism thing. I appreciate that. Granted, if you end up feeling like your boundaries are being overstepped, trust me, me and the cows are all about boundaries. Satan isn't really, but we usually just make him, you know. There's a reason he fell from heaven, and it's because we pushed him out of heaven. And there's a reason we descended to hell, and it's not because we were kicked out. It's because we left, you know. God is just, first of all, non-existent. His little cronies are the ones that are real, and they're really annoying. So, nonetheless, none of my ramblings and jamperings and, you know, constant barrage of information. Are you ready for this party? Are you ready to go to hell? Perfect. I can't wait. We're gonna be so fabulous here. Pose with me. Pose with me. Pose with me. Do you feel fierce yet? Are you making Tyra Banks happy? Are you making her proud? Fierce. You gotta smize. Smize. You know, smize. You look absolutely beautiful. Let's go.